Hey everybody, how you guys doing? So I'm sitting here in our wonderfully broken truck, and it is going to get fixed hopefully by this weekend. But so we were going to get it fixed, and we had someone who was going to fix it, and that never panned out. So we waited and waited, and it never panned out. Then unfortunately we had some unexpected bills pop up, and boom, had to pay those bills. And still paying those bills, but we're almost caught up and we'll be there very soon. So today I was supposed to go and have the truck towed to the mechanic to get it fixed. I had talked to him last Thursday and he said yes. And then I called him again on Saturday, which he works on Saturday. And I said, okay, Joe, I'm ready for Tuesday. Are we for sure go on Tuesday? And he said, yes, we are. And I said, awesome. Called him up this morning. He said his lot was slammed. He had cars towed in over the weekend, and his whole place was filled with vehicles, and there was no room to put mine, and he would have no time to actually get to mine. So tomorrow we're supposed to fix the truck, hopefully, and hopefully fix the truck. If not Wednesday, then possibly on Thursday or Friday. And then I was like, okay, cool, Joe, because I need to schedule an interview. I was going to schedule it for Thursday, but since you can't do it today, I'll wait. And so I went into my, to the scheduling part of the company that did hire me. And, the link doesn't work, and it was working, but today it didn't work. So I'm like, fuck. So I have to call him up and say, okay, so what's going on? And I don't know if there's a time limit on it, but now I have to call them, and because I just checked the link right now, because I just talked to the mechanic. He said give him a call near the end of the day, and it's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. So he said, yeah, we're not going to be able to do it today or maybe tomorrow, but give me a call around 6. So I guess 6 is when he goes home. So I'm going to call him at 6 again and find out when he can get it in. But now the link for me to schedule my appointment is not working. And I'm like, fuck, And then the other job that I got hired at, I think, they have not called me back. So just if it's not one thing, it's another, and if it's not one thing, it's another. Something is trying to prevent me, or at least put up barriers to make me go around or up and over, to continue to strive forward, and I don't give up. I'm not a surrenderer. I'm not going to give up. I'm GenX tough, and I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to make this happen. So I just went to the store, and I know you guys have been seeing me buy a lot of drinks and stuff. If you guys want some nice, really good tasting, no sugar, no sodium drinks with lots of vitamins. So this has 0 fat, 0 sodium, 0 sugar, and it's got vitamin E, niacin, biotin, vitamin B6, B12. So it's got a lot of stuff. It is called Sparkling Ice. And they're really good. This is actually the black raspberry. So I don't know what a black raspberry is. I know there's raspberries and blackberries. But this is actually really, really tasty. And when it's cold, oh man. I know this is not a sponsored video. You can see how cold it is. Look at the frost on it. I just pulled it out of the refrigerator. You can see the frost on it. It's really cold, so it's really good. And they're very inexpensive too, and especially if you get them on, with your coupons and stuff like that, which I belong to a lot of coupon companies and a lot of loyalty programs and stuff like that. Yeah. But man, last week I was for sure the truck was getting fixed today, and now it's not. So, and I was for sure gonna set up an interview. I said, you know what? I'll wait, because I had checked my interview thing on Friday, and it was still available. And I said, okay, cool, that's cool. So I'll set it up on Tuesday after the holiday. I'll set up my interview on Tuesday after I find out when Joe is going to fix my truck. And he said for sure Tuesday, so I called him this morning, and it was a no-go. It was an absolute no-go. And I used to work for Joe, so when he says his lot's full, he means that it's overwhelmed. It's overwhelmingly full. So yeah, I worked for him for about a year, and when the lot was full, we had cars in the lot and parked across the street at the shopping center. So, you know, and all along the street in front of his shop, you know, so yeah. So there's no way it's getting done today for sure. But he said for sure he'll get it done by this weekend. So I'm going to just call him at 6 o'clock, find out when he thinks it's going to be available to be fixed. He's going to have time to fix it because I need to get it in and out the same day. That's another thing. In and out the same day. I mean, I'll have to wait down there probably like at least, you know, 4 or 5 hours, maybe 6 hours, just to wait for it to get fixed, and then pay for it, and then bring it home, and then we're drivable. But now I got to call that company. I'm going to call them first thing in the morning and say, hey, you know what? I got this link. It's not working. I want to set up an interview because I really would like to work for your company. And yeah, you know. But then another thing, it says to come in professional business attire. It's a security job, man. What do you need a suit and tie for? I don't know. But I don't have a suit and tie. I don't even own a tie. I haven't owned a tie for shit. I don't even remember how long it's been since I owned a tie. I haven't owned a tie for like years. A suit. I think I have a pair of slacks and a dress shirt. I think so, but a jacket, no. But a tie for sure, no. I don't have a tie at all. I wouldn't even know where to find a tie. So, I mean, I know I go to the store and find a tie, but I mean, in my house somewhere, I wouldn't even know where to find a tie because I haven't owned one for, like I said, I don't remember when's the last time. I don't remember when the last time is I owned a tie. I'm just not a suit and tie guy. I'm not that guy. Look, I have on a band shirt. You know, I got on tennis shoes. I got on jeans. You know, I'm not a suit and tie guy. So, yeah. So that's a barrier. So I'm going to have to find out about that. You know, it was actually suit and tie type of attire when you walk in for your interview. I understand about professionalism, but when you're just doing security at events, I don't know about this suit and tie thing, man. I don't know. But we'll see. Because the guy that I met who said he's going to hire me, who actually did hire me, he wasn't wearing a suit and tie. He was dressed down casual, man. Straight up casual, California casual. So, yeah. So, we'll figure it out. But I just want to come to you guys with a little small update, a little bit longer video than the shorts, and let you know what's going on. Truck will be fixed this week. Got my license back, waiting for my passport, and now my link for that one job's not working, and the other people from the job that I got hired at has not called me back yet. So, there we go. But I will keep pushing forward, and I will keep being determined to make this happen. You know, persistence removes resistance every single time, and that's the way that I'm going to live. Peace and Godspeed, everybody. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for joining me on my journey. We'll see you guys in the comments on the next video. Let me know if this has ever happened to you. All these delay. Hurry up and wait shit, you know, and just let me know. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. I love you guys. Have an amazing rest of your Tuesday. And I hope you guys had an amazing Memorial Day weekend. Peace, everybody. I love you guys. Bye-bye.